Avengers. Rapper, singer, no.
Don't stick with English. Alright.
Oh no, that's sticking.
Yeah. Alright, so quote number one. Anybody's wondering, these are In-N-Out Burger, well done.
Hello? Check, 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 check. Hello, hello, hello? Okay, so, okay. Your mic is so loud. Oh, okay. My bad. Your mic is. Ooh, and it sounds so crispy
Hello?
too. Oh,
Check, check, check,
Jesus
check, check.
Christ.
Hello, hello, hello?
Alright, heard. So loud. Oh, okay. Heard. Hold on. Let me fucking drop this down by a lot. My bad. My bad. Now? Did you get a new mic? No, it's the same mic. Did you get a new mic? No, it's the same mic. Did you get a new mic? No, it's the same mic. It's just I'm on a laptop now. 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 What's up, Bunny Drexums? This is gonna be so fucking AIDS. Cause so when I was in America, right? Streamlabs, I just had all the chats on Streamlabs. Why laptop? I'm in Europe right now. I don't know if you've heard the news. Let's see. How does my camera work on this bitch? Yeah, I'm in Europe. There I am. Hey, I got a haircut. You can see my... Oh, wrong way. See my dorm room that I share with another human being. But yeah, I'm studying abroad. So I don't have two monitors or anything like that. So I'm using my phone for Twitch chat. And I'm like, oh, no worries. I'm using my phone for Twitch chat. But now I'm realizing that I also have, YouTube and Facebook to pay attention to. So, but, seemingly I fixed, let's see, play. So, but seemingly I figured out a way to make it so that I get to listen to music without getting my VOD in trouble, so that's pretty cool. I get to listen to music without getting my VOD in trouble, so that's pretty cool. I get to listen to music without getting my VOD in trouble, so that's pretty cool. I get to listen to music without getting my Jesus Christ, shut up. Trouble, so that's pretty cool. I get to listen to music without getting my Jesus Christ, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Okay, so it sounds like YouTube doesn't just doesn't get the music. YouTube doesn't just doesn't get the music. YouTube doesn't just God fucking damn it! It's so relentless. It never stops. Fucking A. Okay, I'm gonna play 30 seconds. Okay. YouTube doesn't just God fucking damn it! It's so relentless. It never stops. Fucking A. Okay, I'm gonna play 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, so YouTube just straight up doesn't. I don't know. Oh, doesn't like that at all. So YouTube just doesn't get the music, which is fine. It's gonna be a little awkward if people come into the stream and it's just me sitting in silence, but I'm listening to music. But it's whatever. It won't be the first time I sit in silence. There you go. Hold on. What if I open a window? Ugh. I try not to open the window because it'll make it. Everyone in Europe fucking smokes, so my like throat is dying out here. I don't know. I don't know what to like. I have all the usual properties that I have on my mic. It is all the buildings are fucking concrete. Um, so there's just going to be a lot of bouncing around and reverb no matter what I do. But you sound even worse? What the? It's probably because I'm so close to it now. If I drop the gain on it. I dropped the gain. But see, but you're like, oh, I'm too quiet now. So let me fucking. What do I sound like? YouTube doesn't. Fuck. Oh my god, the laptop is so close to me. It's so intimate. The laptop is so close to me. It's so intimate. The laptop is really? It sounds fine to me. Really? It sounds fine to me. Really? It sounds fine to me. I agree. It does sound fine. Sounds fine to me. I agree. It does sound fine. Sounds fine to me. I agree. It does sound fine. Sounds fine to me. I don't know what CK is talking about. I don't know what CK is talking about. Does sound a little quiet, but does sound a little quiet, but turn it up a little bit. How about that? Does sound a little quiet, but turn it up a little bit. How about that? Does sound a little quiet, but I mean, I'm louder. That's what I wanted. I mean, I'm louder. That's what I wanted. I'm gonna get louder. Gotcha. That's what I wanted. No. I'm gonna get louder. Gotcha. That's what I wanted. I don't really have a plan. I've been testing shit out. I've been doing a lot of thinking, learning a lot about myself. You know. School doesn't start for a few more days for me, and it's crazy. So I honestly, I probably could have been live for like the last few days. My roommate's not here. He's in Slovenia right now. You know how Slovenians be. Not the same as Slovakia, by the way. He's supposed to arrive tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Oh, I guess I can just listen to this. Not feel bad. It's gonna be tough to tell. No, it should be fine. It should be fine. So I probably should have been streaming and taking advantage of the time he's gone, but I've just kind of been sitting here doing stuff, filling out paperwork and shit. I've been thinking. I tried to do an IRL stream yesterday, but it just didn't. It just didn't go through, for whatever reason. Europe is so European. It pisses me off. Like, think about Europe, and not like the Eiffel Tower, or like I don't know what's some other, or Big Ben. Like, think about like when you imagine an Italian villa to look like. If you like, imagine your classic Italian village. You know, it's obviously like whatever. It's not hay bales and like fucking cows like pulling plows. But just like imagine the aesthetic, the tiled roofing and the building color. Everything looks like that. Fucking everything, except for like the old town parts of the town. In which case, it looks like, at least in Prague or in Czech Republic, it looks like it looks like something from a movie. It looks like something like Disney. It looks kind of fake, honestly. But I can't just be like, oh, Europe is fake. As much as I would love to. That would be crazy if I just went into a plane and they just put a green screen or one of those moving like presentations, you know, the ones where it's like an image just going on a spiral. Just one of those outside the window. and they just put me on a plane and had one of those going for 13 hours, and I'm like, oh, I guess I'm on the other side of the globe, even though we all know the Earth is flat. Yeah, I don't know where to eat. So I've kind of been starving the last couple of days. Like there's a McDonald's. I go to McDonald's, but I always feel bad if I order too much McDonald's. So I'll like eat a breakfast sandwich or something. That's what basically all I did for the first few days. I would go to bed at fucking like 7 p.m. I'd wake up at 6 a.m. I'd go to McDonald's and then I would go back to my dorm room and watch videos. How's Europe? It's good now. The first few days I was freaking out. I won't lie. Because I didn't have internet, I didn't have data, or like the data I had was super slow, so I like couldn't call my parents, I couldn't message anybody. So I felt very disconnected and kind of away from everybody. But I went to a T-Mobile. I got like a local SIM card for like 35 bucks a month, unlimited everything. So that's really nice. That's how I survived the first couple days. And then eventually I got put into the school system, so now I have Wi-Fi, which is why I'm able to stream now. The upload is actually like shockingly good. I was surprised how good the upload is. Downloads is shit, but what are you gonna do? And the laptop, it's not as garbage as I thought it was. I think I was just putting it through too much when I was testing it out. Because I forgot that resolution is like the thing that determines quality, which is kind of a stupid thing to forget. What's up, Rainy? I lost a follower from going live today. I should have fucking kept my mouth shut. um, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was freaking out. It's like getting lost in Walmart as a kid, kinda. I don't know. I mean, I was an adult. Like I just was just like super bored. In addition to a little homesick, so I was kind of freaking out. But once I kind of got settled, everything has been pretty cool. I haven't talked to a human being in like a week, maybe longer. Because like everyone here knows English, but not really. um, like if you talk too fast, like I'm the only American. I think there's one other American in my program, and I haven't met them yet. I don't know who they are. So everyone here is just a European or something else. So it's kind of like how if you ever took Spanish class in high school and you like read it or you're like talking at your own pace and you're like, oh, Spanish is easy. And then you start speaking to a native Spaniard or whatever, a person who speaks Spanish, and they're just fucking rapid fire throwing shit at you. It's kind of like that where like I need to be very kind of simple with how I talk to people and not like overload them, which is not the case for everybody. And there's some people who just straight up don't know. I have to like use pointing and body language and what happened, but that's usually for food. And I can just point to a menu and be like, "Give me that." Today I had a pulled chicken sandwich in a baguette. They don't say sandwich. They say whatever. They say the thing and then in the type of bread that it is. So I had a pulled chicken in baguette today. People I was talking to didn't really know English. I just pointed to the menu and they're like, "I got you, my friend." And I said, "Thank you." But other than that, I've been worried. Because before I came here, I was talking a lot about how I was going to go to Prague in Europe. And I got a lot of videos and TikToks talking about how, like, you know what, might as well. Let's do this. So you guys aren't super fucking bored. Oh, but then how am I going to read Bunny Drexham's chat? Shit. All right, here we go. New plan. All right, you guys ready to see how this shit all works behind the scenes? It's going to give you it's going to make you vomit. But that's okay. You guys ready? Okay. Um Display capture. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Excellent. Transform, fit to screen, uh, camera. There you go. Perfect. Um, so before I showed up, I was talking a lot about how I was gonna go to Prague and stuff, and inevitably, because whatever, our internet overlords are watching over us and selling our data. I don't know. Have you guys gotten a bunch of new cookie updates? Like every site I go onto, oh, we've updated our cookies. We've updated our cookies. I wonder what law like got passed to make that shit happen. But hopefully, it's a good law. It's not, I can't do much. The computer can only run so many games. I haven't even tried. Like one of the, I was thinking about maybe trying to see if it can run Apex. There's no fucking way. Not even from an issue. I'm sure it could run it on the lowest possible fucking settings if it really wanted to. But the issue I think I'm gonna run into is that the control and shift buttons are so awkward to reach. There's just no way I'm gonna be able to slide cancel or anything like that. Um, But yeah, so I watched a bunch of videos about like going to Prague and what to expect as a traveler. And they made me, what's up, Ralex? They made me way too worried about pickpockets. Like they made it seem as if the pickpockets had some sort of sixth sense for foreigners, and they're gonna track me down and like try to steal my wallet without my noticing. And so I've been really self-conscious, not self-conscious. I've been really worried about getting my shit yoinked. So I kind of been walking around with my hands in my pockets, and not even close. Like there was one time where this homeless guy walked up to me. He like saw me out of the crowd. Europeans are very direct. If you look at a European and they want to like peddle something towards you, or they want to uh solicit you for something, and you just look at them, they're like next target identified. So I made the mistake of looking at this homeless person, and so he's like, "Hey, do you speak Czech?" And I'm like, "No, I only speak English." And then he asked me for some cash, and I imagine part of the reason is because he could hear my keys jingling in my pants, and he assumed it was coins. It was not coins; it was my keys. Welcome back, CK. But I didn't give him any money because I kind of get being homeless in America, but being homeless in Europe, I mean, just no excuse. All they talk about is how like awesome it is to be in Europe. Can't be homeless in Europe, dude. That's double your fault. You don't have to pay for healthcare. What are you wasting all your money on? What's up, Pat Hunter? But yeah, he walked up to me. He was like, "Hey, can you spare some cash?" And I instantly put my hands in my pockets just in case he's teaming up with somebody to fucking yoink my shit. And I said no, and he kind of sullies away. Or actually, I had to walk away because he was just sitting. Like, where was I? Where was he gonna go? He doesn't have anywhere to be. I got places to be. Fuck. It's just Europe is a weird place. One thing that really fucking threw me off, I was coming back from probably getting McDonald's, and I saw this textbook Asian. I mean, I kind of feel bad using the terminology textbook, but like you saw them and you're like, that's an Asian person. I'd know them anywhere, you know? And as I'm walking by, they start talking, not to me, but just to like to their friends, and they're speaking German. It was so strange. it's just not like it's not something you expect. Like fluent German. Not that I would know what like whatever an accent would sound like in German, but it was I had to take a few minutes to myself to recover. And I thought knowing Russian would like help me out a little bit, and it kind of does, but they don't use the Cyrillic alphabet like I thought they would. They like basically use the Latin alphabet, or like they use English characters with some shit over the top. People in Germany. I'm not in Germany. I'm in the Czech Republic. Because you're used to seeing like in America, you see an Asian person and you don't like think about you just like, oh, they speak English. Like it's not even, or even like that. Even if they don't speak English, they usually speak some variation of an Asian language. I'm fucking trolling, but they speak German and you're like, oh, I don't know where Prague is. Czech Republic. It's right next to Germany. It's in between Germany and Poland. Poland? Germany and France, I think. Well, I mean, technically, yeah, it's German enough. It's true. I mean, you could see the ad at the top of my screen. What even is that? Cat food? Like, what does that say? I don't know. Made you want to study abroad in Prague? Well, I originally wanted Australia, and in fact, more specifically, I wanted New Zealand. Unfortunately, New Zealand was closed. Did you play The Forest? No, Ralex, I didn't play The Forest. Um, but New Zealand was closed because of COVID. And I was telling because it was ultimately my parents' deal. Because if I wanted to be done with college, I probably could have been done with college if I didn't fail my class. But I did fail my class. But like I would have been done with if I didn't fail my class. If I didn't fail my class, I would have been done last year. Um, or like I could have finished over the summer. And but since I did fail my class, I have to wait till the end of this year. But even before, I was already planning on studying abroad before that. It was kind of my parents' idea. Because my dad wanted me to study abroad in Russia. They wanted me to get connected to my Russian roots, and I'm like, I don't want to go to Russia because if I go to Russia, this is before the Ukraine drama, by the way. I'm like, I don't want to go to Russia because I'm worried they'll draft me. Because Russia is one of the few places, or I guess not one of the few places, but one of the places where you actually have to enlist in the military once you're 18, or like between the ages of 18 and 28. You have to do at least 2 years. And I'm like, I'm worried they're going to draft me, so I don't want to go. Um, so I didn't want to go there. And my dad didn't like the idea of Australia because the whole point was to like ingest culture. Sounds good, Headhunter. There's no arcade machine behind me because I'm not in the same fucking room, if that's not obvious. Um, and so the whole point to study abroad was to absorb culture. And my dad was like, you know what? Culturally, like, Australia is just like a shitty England if we're talking like purely culturally. Like, what culture does Australia have? So he didn't really like the Australia idea. And he was like, he was peddling every sort of angle. He's like, oh, what if we sent you to Kyrgyzstan? It's kind of like the Russian version of Mexico. It's like, I don't want to study abroad in the American version of Mexico, let alone the Russian version. And then I suggested that I could study abroad in Prague because it's just foreign enough that I'll be like pretty out of my element, but I won't be like struggling to get around because I could have gone to like Singapore or like Indonesia or fucking I could have gone to some crazy places, but I'm like I couldn't handle living there for 6 months. So that's the very long answer for why I chose Prague. It's been pretty cool. One thing, it's kind of gonna make me seem like a loser, but I took Turkish Airlines because Turkish Airlines is hype, and I had a connecting flight in Istanbul, and I was flying over Istanbul, and I didn't even know what it was called. The only reason I know what it's called is because my dad told me when I called him and told him the exact same story. I was flying over Istanbul and I saw a building and I'm like, oh, that's one of the wonders from Civ. Like that's a national wonder. I like actually did the pointing Wojak meme where I was like, oh, or what, oh, right? And he's like, yeah, that's Hagia Sophia, and it's get to appreciate the little things. There for a semester? Yeah, I'm here for a semester. Though Oregon is quarter system, and this is semester system, so I'm technically here for 2 quarters or whatever. But yeah, I'm here. I leave February 14th, so I'm technically here for what 9, 10, 11, 12. So let's say 3.5 months of 22, and then yeah, so like 5.5 months. Or no, more like 4 months. 4 months if we're talking like if we're counting days. I've been spending a lot of time on Twitter. For those who know, it's weird when you don't have like video games. I've been listening to a lot of music. If that's not super obvious, I listened to the new Jid album, which I thought was very good. You guys like rap? And I can't even watch like streams. I can kind of catch like some streams, but most streams I'm asleep for or going to sleep because Prague is 9 hours ahead, and it's like it's just uncomfortable enough. If I do editor, hold on. Oh Jesus Christ! If I right click this and I go into performance mode, does that make this any more bearable? Okay. I think that makes everything better. Yeah. That feels great. If you're on Facebook, I'm sorry. I'm just not going to read your message. You can see in real time what the fuck it looks like to be me right now. And I bet it looks chaotic as shit. I really wish I did an IRL stream last night. I really wish it worked, but for whatever reason it didn't, which is a huge bummer. Oh my god, I'm trolling. I lied. The performance mode didn't do anything. Oh my god, why? Why is it? It's Tetris. This game is 30 years old. Surely this, like, 26, not even 2016. Surely this fucking i7 Lenovo can run Tetris. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This isn't even that fast. We're only on line 12 or level 12. Also, for all the Europeans who are like, "Oh, our food is so much higher quality," it's bullshit. Don't let them like their fast food is better. I'll give them that. The only thing, and I just discovered it today, the only noticeable difference is I was eating a sandwich today and it had a cucumber in it, and I'm like, damn, this is a fucking fresh cucumber. Like I felt that organicness, but like for whatever reason, I don't know. Maybe it's my fault because I'm eating at McDonald's every day, but I feel like many places don't want you to eat vegetables. I don't know. Like we have a dorm here that I use sometimes. They don't serve me vegetables. Like none of the meals they have, like the meals that they use, not a single one of them includes a vegetable. Except for like maybe pickles, which I don't know why I don't feel comfortable calling pickles a vegetable. I ordered a McRoyale with cheese, which I believe is the thing that they call a quarter pounder in Pulp Fiction. Yeah, I don't know how. I mean, I don't know how often I'm gonna stream. I don't even. I kind of don't believe that I went live today at all. It's just mostly because I wanted to figure out the live splitter thing or the audio splitter thing. But I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do this with like playing a game in the background. Like I can read Twitch chat, but I don't know how I'm gonna manage to read YouTube chat. 3 a.m. That's awesome, Alex. Someone is fucking smoking outside. Whatever health benefits you get from having slightly healthier vegetables in Europe, it's instantly canceled out by the fact that I'm gonna die of secondhand smoke in fucking 6 years. It's ridiculous how much people are smoking out here. 'Is there a skip button? I don't want to listen to this song anymore. I don't think I'm going to be able to reach it while I'm gaming. So far, using a laptop is fine. It is a little awkward. Uh, if I'm playing a game, which is not often on this, I don't even know what to call it. I was going to say something clever and witty, but I can't think of it. Uh, the button layout is just not comfortable. That's not a very good score. Do I have a? Yeah, look at this is me like a week or two ago before I left. It's just because I'm streaming. I'm streaming and I'm using so much fucking. Look at this. Apparently, I'm using 50% of my CPU right now. It's ridiculous. What is my favorite game? I don't know. How do you adjust? How do you adjust stuff if it's in performance mode? What a what a shit thing. Was Chrome really taking up? Oh, don't dox me. Oh, I'm back to 50%. Um. Come on, at least have it fucking. How okay? How how are you gonna have an integrated camera? A camera built into the laptop, and it's not even 1920 by 1080. What the fuck is the point? Did I alt click it on accident by chance? Oh wait, I did. Okay, it's my fault. My fault. Tetris is the second most sold game in the world. I knew that actually. Thanks for the fun fact, Alex. You know I love them. Oh, wait a minute. Why was it like this? Hmm, weird. Oh, I'm losing frames. First is Minecraft. I knew that. I'm live for 45 minutes, huh? Let's go into performance mode. What is sucking up so much of my CPU usage? Kind of a dumb question because obviously going to be Streamlabs, right? Streamlabs is only using 30%. What makes it spike up so high? Hmm. So it's just silence on YouTube, but on Twitch they actually hear shit. I've lost a lot of frames. I don't know what I was expecting today. It's weird because I'm in a dorm right now, right? And because Europe is very advanced and modern, there's a small section of the dorm that's actually there's a part of the dorm that's a daycare. And so it's weird because there's another block dorm across from me. I can look in their windows, and it's really weird seeing a kid in there. So you're like, this is a place for adults to learn. You know what I mean? What game next? I don't know that there's gonna be a game next. This might be it. I don't really know. Like I don't know what to do because if I play a different game, this was supposed to be a test stream, right? The only game I've confirmed that a few games can run on this laptop. World at War can run on this laptop pretty well. And it would be a pretty good time to play. I can play League, though it's laggy because I'm on an NA account. I can play Valorant. I figured out how to make Valorant run more smoothly, but again, that's gonna be laggy because I'm on an NA account and I'm an EU. Is this a clipping song? Yeah. I'm listening to the Sam Smith song. You guys fuck with the Sam Smith song? A lot of stuff happened on Twitch while I'm gone. Kind of feels like every time I take a prolonged vacation, something bad happens. But I don't know. Why is this the clean version? Is there only a clean version? I mean, that's the only swear they say, but it's still off-putting. Ned cheated on his wife. He was my least favorite Try Guy anyway. He cheated on his wife with Alex, which I only learned the other day. The food baby Alex. And I'm like, wait a minute. Isn't she fucking married? Like, uh, or about to be married? There's a whole bunch of unpleasantness happening with Ms. Skiff and friends. They're like digging up some, I don't know. There's all sorts of confusing things happening with that. We're like, it's about, there was like some sexual assault thing that Slick did, and apparently like this was last year or a year and a half ago, and supposedly it wasn't an issue, or at least it was just kind of like a whatever. Adriana, the girl at the time, didn't like. This is using the words of other streamers, but apparently she didn't consider it sexual assault at the time. But then now she does. So then, like, Slick, who's the guy who did it, is like getting shafted. And like deservedly. He's like a creepy guy who continued his behavior, so he like deserves it. But then like Mizkif and Maya are getting like dragged through the mud by the girl and Mitch Jones. But then like their stories are constantly changing. So at the beginning it was like, oh, Maya like convinced me to like change the story, but then like after a couple days turns out like the person who told like who leaked this was Mitch, and Mitch told Train, but it turns out that Mitch wasn't even in the room. He wasn't even in the room when it happened on some Hamilton shit. And then but now and then Adriana's changing, or is the victim who's changing her story, that like it wasn't actually Maya but it was Mitch. It's just like a whole thing. I don't know, but they're like getting lawyers involved, and there's a some third party investigation happening. Honestly, from at this point, it kind of, even while it was all happening, it kind of seemed like nobody cared. But I think the investigation will find that like that Slick's creepy and everything else is we already knew, and it's like awesome. What a great use of resources. I don't know. Not really my place. Does make you think. Hugbox, not to be confused with Hungry Box. His name is Hugbox Noah. Is his name. He was part of Lunch Club, which was part of Carson's crew. And supposedly he detailed some of the behind the scenes stuff that was happening when the Carson stuff was unraveling, about how like he was like being paid to be, he was being offered to be paid off by the manager and shit like that. So I'm sure Poutine did a lot more of an extensive job covering it than I am or do. So it's cool to see that he's streaming again more than fucking once every 3 months. No. Oh yeah. Now this is a banger. I'll never send you for somebody like me. What can I just shuts. Streaming is so hard. I can't tell what the fuck you guys are hearing. This is why I need another monitor, but there's no way this fucking thing can handle another monitor. You don't think about how off you are, your body. Only whenever I ooh, look at that. Oh. Only when I have a face cam I realize that my head is just constantly tilted to the right. But also my laptop's off center, so maybe. No, but see, look. Look. So this is me thinking I'm sitting like naturally normally, right? So this shoulder, the right shoulder, my right shoulder is higher than my left. Can you guys see that? It's higher and it's shorter, right? And then maybe my head is center, but my like shoulders are off. Maybe that. Oh yeah, maybe that's what it is. Now I kind of like adjusted it so that's a little more normal looking. What movie will be 10-minute long when Hero was not dumb? All of them. See, look. My head just goes to the fucking right sometimes. I don't know. I have so many problems. I need to see a fucking doctor. Oh. Chat is dead, even on Twitch. It's true. I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here. I don't even have like even just chatting shit isn't. I'm not Pokemon. I can't. I'm not Pokemon. I'm not good enough to to I'm not good enough to just sit here and talk about nothing. I'm not interesting enough and people aren't invested enough. So it's kind of it's both. No. No. There we go. It looks like I'm in the center of my room. I'm not. Hold on. I want to see if I can make you appreciate how fucking tiny this room is. So like, I can touch. I can. This is the cupboard and the wall. You guys can see how wide this cupboard is, right? This cupboard is, I don't know, 2 feet long, 2.5 feet long. So I can touch end to end from wall to cupboard, right? And then I have like an extra 2 feet to play with. So like I'm supposed to share this with another guy. That's a bed. There's a bed. This is my bed. There's a bed right here. There's people. There was someone looking in my window when I did that. How embarrassing. What am I doing? What do you mean? Practicing my vacuum. Anybody here? Anyone here following bodybuilding or follow bodybuilding at all? I forgot I was on display capture. Maybe that's why it's so laggy. Vacuum bodybuilding. This. When you suck in your stomach. Yeah? I don't know why it became popular. It just kind of did. It's just like a thinness thing. I don't know. I'm on Twitch now. What's up, Ralex? Holy shit. That's insane. Although the shadows make it look more impressive than it is. Supposedly doing like whatever stomach tricks like that in general, like not only just sucking it in, but you can do like I can kind of do like a wave. Let's see. So turn off display capture. Oh, dude, was it display capture? I think display capture was the one fucking everything up. Everything runs like a dream now. But like, if I'm seated, hold on. Ugh. If I'm seated, right, I can like, this is me. It's kind of tough, but like, kind of see how you could do like a wave, kind of. But supposedly doing stomach tricks like that is pretty good for your like digestive health or some bullshit. I don't know. It's probably all propaganda. But what are you gonna do? Where the CK streams been, huh? It's possible I've just been sleeping through literally all of them. So, you know. What, when do I go to bed? I go to bed. I go to bed in like 4 hours. 3 hours. So I go to bed at about noon, 1 p.m. Your time. Y'all time. I've legit been almost streaming every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Good for you. Doing a better job than I am. What time is it for me right now? Right now, 7 p.m. 6:52. My laptop is still on. Look at that. That's awesome. My laptop's still on PST. That's why it says 9:52 at the bottom. Your stream just died. That's awesome. No. I want to start removing this guy's songs. Oh, perfect. It's 7 p.m. right now, if you didn't catch it. Oh, there's no way. They don't want me to tell you what time it is. Hmm. So much skin on my face. Yeah, this is how I expected the stream to go when I started, but like the first 30 40 minutes I didn't lose any, and now all I'm doing is losing frames. Must be some mistake. Why doesn't it like me? ton of frames. Oh, EU internet, by the way. Oh, no, fuck. And we're gone. Maybe if I put it in performance mode, it'll fix itself. Oh? That's my university. Nope. This is all. Nope. Let's see, what does this look like on Twitch?